Well, 1570 KMCD is our spotlight program for every Monday, we have Minnie McAdams with the Chamber Talk. So how you doing today?
I'm great. What a great weekend we had.
Right, and some good weather as well, which seems to be coming to an end here as we've got some rain and snow projected over the next few days. So hopefully everything stays well over there. But how are you doing today?
I'm doing great. I had our Christmas at our farm, and my very best little friend got his sled, so he's wondering when we're going to see snow and if he could trick it in the mud this morning. So probably not.
No, not quite. Maybe here in the next couple of days, or if anything, later on the week, it looks like we should be getting some as well.
Yes.
A lot of things going on, especially in this time of year. I know you're very busy, but you've got a lot of things going on. One of the things I know it's been well received, obviously with the decoration on the square and everything like that, is the Santa House and Santa's Workshop. How's that been?
I thought we would already run out of kids, but it's been full every weekend. This is our last full weekend to see the Santa Claus on the 16th and the 17th. You get the free hot cocoa, free cookies, you get your picture with Santa, you get a candy cane and a book from our friends at Aaron and a couple of our fabulous board members. Then you get to go over to the workshop and make an ornament and put your picture in it. So that's the 16th and the 17th from 6 to 8:30. And then for those people who are last minute or they've got family that are in just those few days before Christmas, on the 23rd, we will be open from 6 to 7:30 only. And then we won't do cookies and cocoa in the workshop. It'll just be, here's Santa, here's a photo, and here's your ornament kit. So we've put together some kits for the ornaments.
But it still sounds like it's a lot of great things going on. I know I drove by, I think it was Saturday night, and it seemed like I think I saw a line out the door. So
Yes.
A lot of great things going on over there.
Both my head elves on Friday and Saturday reported that they had very busy attendance. So yes, absolutely. People are still looking forward to Santa. And then if you still can't make it on the 23rd, the Rotary will have the Christmas Eve parade that starts at the Armory and is expected to be at the square around 6:30ish. And then you can go see Santa there and get a photo.
So what are some other things going on this week as we get closer and closer to the holidays?
Yeah, so the holidays is a big time of year for a number of organizations in our area. I know the center's got a couple of great things still coming up over there. And I was talking to someone else over the weekend who said there's not a movie theater in Fairfield. There absolutely is a movie theater in Fairfield now. The Arts and Convention Center has opened up the Sondheim to movies, which, yes, you can have popcorn. I mean, all of that. It's really great. And I know they've opened the atrium to do the FIFA World Cup. And they've been doing that whenever there's a game. You can come in and sit in the atrium and watch it, get some 80s Ethiopian cuisine, and watch soccer. Right? It's soccer, right?
Depending on where you're from, I think some
right.
call
It's
it
all
football.
Real football. That's right.
It all depends on who you ask. And like you mentioned, that Cinema Fairfield right now having, I believe starting on Thursday, they'll be showing the movie Devotion. And do you know much about that movie?
I don't know that one.
I'm not entirely sure either. I believe we had Lindsay in on Friday, I believe, to talk, and I believe she mentioned that it's a war movie about a African American fighter pilot in the Korean War. So just seeing the one picture of it on your chamber chatter,
yes,
it does look like an exciting movie, and hopefully people find time to go over and check it out. I know it's a great thing that's going on over there at the Fairfield Arts Convention Center. A lot of things going on.
Yes.
I know also on Thursday they've got a show coming up. She was able to talk about that a little bit, a nonverbal show. So it looks great for family and no matter what language you speak, it doesn't matter because the story is told without a language.
And that looks like a great show. I wish I could go, but we have Business After Hours, our last one of the year at the Nelson Company. So that'll be a great time. Lots of food and festivities there. And this is the time of year, if you want to have a Business After Hours, to reach out to the chamber and say, hey, I want this month. Business After Hours is a once a month event. We are able during nicer months to have a second business after hours, which we call member mixers. They're pretty much the same thing. It's open to the public. It's here's some food and drink. Come check out my business. So we're already seeing our calendar starting to fill up for business after hours. So if that's something you're interested in, definitely reach out.
Yeah, and something else too that, like I mentioned with the Fairfield Arts Convention Center, that very electric Christmas going on, and you've got a lot of great things going on as the year is winding down, but that doesn't really slow down much. The end of the year doesn't mean let's slow things down. It almost seems like, hey, let's pick things up.
Yes.
What do you have planned at the first part of next year?
Well, there's also one more thing before this weekend is the holiday trade fair for Fairfield First Fridays. And it's Friday night and all day Saturday. And it is one of the best vendor fairs of the year. Everybody who sells anything will be there. Get all your Christmas gifts there. It's fabulous. So for us, the first of the year means renewal process. So we're already in our renewal process. So our members get to pick which sponsorships they want for the year and what commitment they want to have, what level of commitment they want with the chamber. But for us, we will be sending out a link for nominations for the awards banquet in April because it is right around the corner and we have a lot of fun awards. So we need you to submit your nominees for the awards and tell us why. The whys are super important. When our committee meets to talk about selecting winners, if you don't tell us why, if you know something that I don't know, I'm not going to be able to say, hey, did you know they did whatever? When we can read and say they upgraded their business, they changed their whatever. So keep an eye out for that and start thinking about Citizen of the Year. So Citizen of the Year is kind of like a Lifetime Achievement Award in the way that it is given here. But those other awards are the best of 2022. So we're rolling out, getting ready to be done with it. So think back over the last year and think about those awards in the best of 2022.
Yeah, and that's one thing that I don't think I've had the chance to attend yet with just everything else that I've got going on.
Goodness.
So that's one thing I definitely need to get around to is the award banquet and everything that you guys do there. And unfortunately today, no guest. I might have been a bit of a. I
think my friend is sick.
Yeah, I know. There's
some bugs going.
There's some bugs going around town, so remember to be safe out there, and everything. Just be safe. I know there's a lot going on. It's kind of that time of year as well.
People start gathering together again.
That, along with the temperature change and everything like that.
So April 20th is our awards banquet. The theme this year is The Future Looks Bright. So we're expecting lots of bling, lots of bright, sparkly clothing.
I'm trying to think of what I could do for that, but I think I'd have to go get something. I don't have anything.
You can bejewel anything.
You
can glitter
that's very
anything.
True. Some things probably shouldn't be, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, but not for this. For this specific thing, we're gonna probably give chamber bucks out for people who really go all out for the theme. We got to start encouraging the theme and picking up that theme.
Yeah, that's going to be a very like you said, a very bright day, and depending on how many lights you have on hand,
might need some shades.
Yeah, some shades. Maybe go out there with some problems seeing there as you go into the night afterwards.
Yes.
So maybe keep that in mind for all of it. But anything else you got coming up? Maybe not just this week, but maybe next week or things coming up here soon.
Oh, the end of the year is New Year's Eve parties and celebrations. So we'll start watching some of that. But really, it's just about remembering to get out and see Santa before it's too late.
And so again, this weekend, you got a full weekend of it, both Friday and Saturday,
Friday and
correct?
Saturday, 6 to 8:30.
6 to 8:30, and then next week, just on Friday from 6 to 7:30, right?
Yep, and we will have a limited elf staff. Because the rest of the elves will be busy packing up. And Santa's got to get ready for Christmas, so we're only going to have him from 6 to 7:30.
All right. We've been talking with Mindy McAdams as we do every morning on our Spotlight program as part of our Chamber Talk. So, Mindy, thank you for stopping by.
Thank you for having us be here.
And hopefully, and obviously, we'll talk next week
Absolutely.
as we do every Monday. That is Mindy McAdams with the Fairfield Area Chamber of Commerce, and we'll get to hog markets followed by classic country music and CBS News at the top of the hour here on 1570 KMCD.